Hello YouTube, this is AlphonZeus of Team Gradelock here, and right now I'm trying to start up a weekly segment to add on to the channel. I know Henry's been very hard at work with putting up his trade binder videos, his deck profile videos, as well as his King of the Ring segments. Now I want to actually add on to the channel so we have more content for it, and so I decided to try and do this little segment called Team Gradelock Unlock the Week. And so pretty much it's just covering like a week of Vanguard, any new information we have, or just recapping some of the old ones, and of course us answering any of your questions. So one of the I guess one of the few topics that's going to be a recurrence is going to be like the new Vanguard episode that came out this week. We already have a few YouTube channels that that are very up to date and good to go on Vanguard episodes, as well as local results at local that I currently attend that is Game On, and we actually have actually discovered a few new pieces of information about how the Vanguard scene is going to be changing there for the better. Now, let's get into the Vanguard episode. The latest episode is episode 129. Now, spoiler alert, I will be discussing a lot about this episode, so if you want, you can pause the video, go to see the episode first, and come back. But of course, I'll also put a link to it in the description below as to what part to skip, so you can at least see the rest of the video before that part. Alrighty, so Kai versus Tetsu. Now, I think this is actually gonna be pretty cool. I haven't seen Tetsu fight in a long time. Of course, everybody already knows what's gonna happen when the episode starts up. But when it gets to the intro, it's a brand new intro, and I like how, you know, it feels like it's this desperation when Aichi was just surrounded by people, and then all of a sudden nobody's there. It kind of symbolizes how the reverse phenomena is really catching on, and it's really starting to become even a crazier force than Void in season 2, or even and Psyqualia in season 1. And this concept of how you beat somebody while you reverse, you reverse them, and it keeps having this chain effect. It's kind of like playing a Halo game of zombie, where you have a set team of survivors and zombies, and the round ends when everybody becomes a zombie. And so we already know what's going to happen here, but at least Tetsu put up quite a fight with that. Now, I kind of foreshadowing as well, because sometimes some of us have been kind of technically spoiled when we saw the reverse cards on the Cardfight Vanguard wiki site. I'll put a link to that down below as well. And they already show off some of the units, and one of the reversed units was Amon, a cross ride for that. And so I was like, all right, so it looks like we know who's gonna be getting reversed and whatnot. So back to the episode, they're fighting, and Kai didn't use any of his lock mechanics yet, because I think that they're trying to save that for the end of the fight, so they can add on Tetsu's display of shock even more. And then after that, it kind of switches scenes back to the Cardfight Capital, where we find Aichi kind of noticing Korn's not there, as well as he never noticed Kai either. And then you have Morikawa come in with his crew, and, Miwa and Izada, and so he's just saying like, "Hey, where's Korn-chan?" Whatever. And then all of a sudden, Kamui, he makes an appearance and kind of argues with Luz Umi, and it was kind of like a throwback to season 1, which was pretty cool. I actually like that, especially when I think it was Kamui that Komoi that kind of says like, "This feels like deja vu." I was like, it actually does. And so back to the fight, Tetsu's like, all right, got him to 5 damage, and and Kai got him at 4, so 1 crit is good. And the thing is though, before Kai did his drive check, Tetsu had a perfect guard in hand. At least he would have been able to perfect guard the first attack, and then at least block the crit attempt, because I think he had at least a grade 0. He had at least 2 grade 0s in hand, because he drove check a critical trigger. Yeah, he drove check a critical trigger, so he had at least 2 10k shields in his hand. But oh yeah, wait, I think he ended up using that to guard for his rear guard or something. But yeah, okay, wait, I probably messed up on that. I gotta watch the episode again. But anyways, I think I know there was a moment where Tetsu, he had the perfect guard, but he should have been able to at least survive for that one more turn. The only problem is, however, is that the turn that Kai called final turn, he uh, he already had three of his rear guards locked, and so technically Amon is all alone. And so, got that double crit. Just like thinking like Psyqualia, oh no, reversed is like the new thing right now. And so Tetsu he got beat. He was like losing his soul apparently. And Kai he left, and then all of a sudden the team all Asteroid Brilliance came in. And so you already know what's gonna happen. Tetsu is already like the one of the strongest fighters in that building, and he's like the mentor, so he's gonna clean house with them so much, and he's gonna start a domino effect. And Asteroid Brilliance is like, oh my goodness, it's like it's just gonna be chain effect, chain effect. And so the next day, you have like Ren, as a badass as he is, come in, and he was wondering why, like, wow, Asaka and Tetsu, they didn't come pick me up, or at least meet me here. That's weird. And so the first person he sees when he gets back to the building is Suiko, and so she was reversed because you can already tell from like the darkness already like on her forehead. And dear God is like thinking, oh, I want to fight you, but first you got to fight these guys first. And you have freaking all these students like surrounding Ren in a circle, just like, alrighty, how fast is this gonna be? And then seconds later, everybody's all passed out as like Ren just rides his Revenger, and just like, okay, so he beat he beat a couple of nobodies. That's cool. And then as he was about to enter, I noticed the reversed team Asteroid Brilliance, and I was like, oh snap, okay, we're gonna see Luckria reverse. We're gonna see Luckria reverse. And unfortunately, it's not, because apparently out of nowhere, Kyo comes back with his team Avengers, and I'm like, oh my Jesus, what's gonna happen here? And then I didn't like, I would expect somebody to face against team Asteroid Brilliance, because I don't think that Suiko would be waiting that long. And so I think it's gonna be pretty cool because Kyo and Kiraya, I think, um, they're both like pretty evenly matched. They're not too different in the skill level. So I think that fight's gonna be good. But at least Kyo got Ren out of a jam by facing against them, and then you know so Ren went inside, and he's facing against Suiko. And to end the episode, boom, she's using Link's Joker because that starter. I honestly thought, I was like thinking like, wait a second, is that Angel Feather, like there's Angel Feather reverse cards? And I don't know, I might be getting ahead of myself, but it just seems something like that. Anyways, that I guess that's all I can like talk about the Vanguard episode. I think that it's going to be a hell of a season, because the with reversed, there's so much stuff coming in, and you're gonna have Link Joke in the new clan. And so pretty much in recent Vanguard news, or it may have been old news by now, Set 13 was already announced, and I can't believe what's going on with that set. You have like support for Grand Blue, Great Nature, Nova Grapplers, much needed support, and you also got stuff for like Link Joker as well. And the thing is though, Nubatama is actually going to get support in this set, which is great because I actually still have like my grade zeros, a grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3 Nubatama units, and I was thinking they can actually make a pretty good comeback right now, since hand advantage, Nubatama can take care of that. And then I guess from there we have my local results. Let's at least get into that. So at Game On, we had a sneak peek, not yesterday, but 2 weeks ago, for set 9, and they had actually a very epic way of putting the sneak peek. They had a $30 event and a $20 event. The $30 event is, just like a regular booster draft. You get to 6 boosters, follow the draft rules, and then, but the tournament itself has insane prize support. And when I say insane prize support, every person in the tournament is worth 2.5 packs. And we had, I think, 12 people enter that tournament. We had 30 packs in the prize pool from 12 people. That's actually pretty freaking awesome. For $30, that's actually good. And plus, you get to be entered for the raffle to win that Vermilion Kaiser the Blood Mat. And that is actually pretty badass. And then after the $30 event passed, we had a $20 sneak peek, and that it was different because there's no booster draft, there's no tournament. It's just you get your 6 boosters and you're good to go. And then you'll be able to get one entry for the mat. The kicker is that it's unlimited entries, so you can keep dropping 20 and get 6 boosters, drop 20, get another 6 boosters, and you're guaranteed some sort of hollow at least 90% of the time. And so that actually helps, helps us card fighters to, just get either, the cards that we need, or trade bait to get the cards that we need. And at the end, we had like people drop like 60-80 bucks on the sneak peek packs, and everybody, people would be pulling broken, and we'd be selling, getting our money back already, and it's like we don't even need to pre-order a box. Now, I'm not sure if, like, I don't know, this suggestion actually is pretty interesting, but like, I don't know, sometimes you get a lot more kick it when you get a box, because that whole box is yours. But at least, in terms of set 9, I really don't have any much interest in the set outside of the Murakamo and maybe the Oracle Think Tank units that are in that set. But maybe for a set that I probably will be getting a lot of, which is going to be next month in July, the Divas Banquet, the Banquet of Divas booster set. I think, what, I'm gonna check that name right now so I don't like what's that? So it's extra booster Dazzling Divas. The Banquet must have been the first one. Dazzling Divas, that's the first break ride in the English format. I am buying at least like 3-4 boxes of those because I do want to make that break ride deck, because dude, break ride in English format, Bermuda is gonna be a pretty close to top tier. May not be perfect, but it can be close to a top tier deck. Let's see. We have also a new format that Game On also announced. They have a very interesting way of splitting the prize pool. So let me just at least just go that so I can make sure I can get that word for word. Now, okay, so pretty much they have a new type of tournament. I'm gonna read it straight from their Facebook page so that I can get this word for word. Advanced prize is the name of the format. A prize support will be newly introducing. What it entails is that any amount of people can enter the tournament, but the tournament will be restricted to 4 rounds of Swiss. The important difference is how prizes will be distributed. In this format, each player will receive a booster pack for every win after their first. So that means that after the first win, no packs. Your second win, you get 1 pack. You get 3 wins, you get 2 packs. And if you win all 4 rounds, you get 3 packs. Then the people who top, they also receive a bonus packs from the remaining prize pool, which would also depend on the number of participants. This actually helps a lot because, even if you go like, if you go like 1 and 3, you still get a booster. You go even. Actually, no, you go 1 and 4, you're gonna get nothing. But if you break even, 2 wins, 2 losses, you get a pack. And I think that's pretty cool because at least you get something back in return if you have kind of like a bad day. Either, your opponent gets a 6 heal trigger or you get double critted. It's like anything right there. Oh boy, but I think this format is going to be definitely good. I haven't been able to go to the tournament this weekend because I had this business conference I had to attend to. But this Saturday I'll be able to go. I'll see if I can even record some matches for you guys and then upload them to the YouTube page straight from it. Or at least, put in the new intro. I actually managed to put together, a humble little intro with like, music that I made using a program from program from the Music Maker Jam recordings. So Music Maker Jam is this free desktop app you get on Windows 8, and you get to mix together music. So like I've drafted a few songs and I chose one of them. Just want to test it out. If you want, I have like 2 other drafts if you want to hear them, and I can just put them in like a future episode and see which one you guys like the best. And plus the logo I can also put a link down below, so if you want to make a free logo, you can feel free to do that as well. I feel that, at least adding on an intro of some type will actually at least add on to kind of like the legitimacy of our channel. And we want this channel to grow. We want to make sure we can get a lot of subscribers. And of course, if you want to support us, please click like, subscribe, leave us a comment of what you want to discuss. in the next episode, whether you want to talk about the Japanese meta or you want to talk about the English meta, just leave a comment and we'll leave a comment. We'll leave our comments on the matter in a future episode, and we'll be able to at least get going with this. I want to make sure I can do this like every Sunday, so at least I can watch the new Vanguard episode and kind of like recap everything from the tournament. And also expect a belated deck profile on my Great Dayusha deck. I've actually done pretty well after a few tweaks I did, but I think it's actually pretty good. It's definitely tournament ready and it can hit magic numbers pretty well. Alrighty, well that's it for me. My name is AlphonZeus. I'm from Team Gradelock. Have a good day / night, you guys, and I will see you guys next time.